of course, signed a weighter contract in '96, and I was under contract with them, straight through. So, Joe's backed me up quite a bit in bodybuilding, and I just basically took 1997 off after winning my pro card, just to give my body a little time to build up, and so I could move up in the pro ranks. And 1998, I came back to Night of Champions, came in a little off condition. I missed my peak and came in 11th at that show, and actually Ronnie Coleman won that. Kevin Leveroni got second, so that was the start of basically Ronnie's reign to the top. I think he won the Olympia the first time that year. So 1998, it was hard for me to take because I always had won. So it was kind of a step back for me. I had to sit back and revise my whole routine. And what I did is I just decided I'd come in at my absolute best conditioning for 1999. So I came back at the Pro Ironman, the Arnold Classic, where I got 3rd and 4th. And in my all-time best condition, stripped down to about 240, 245 pounds. And I looked my absolute best I'd ever looked. So I actually competed lighter than when I turned professional in '96. And then I went to Olympia at the end of '99 and ended up placing 15th, which was kind of a setback for me because I thought I was in pretty good shape. But I just didn't get the calls. It was a good lineup, and it was understandable. So I had a lot of things in the works anyway. When I did the Olympia, I was moving out right after the show out to California to further my opportunities, which has been the best thing I've ever done because it's pulled me away from anything that kept me from doing bodybuilding back home. Bumping into my schedule with my training and dieting. So Southern California move has been the highlight of basically my career, I think, much more than winning contests and whatnot. But I decided, I had to requalify for the Mr. Olympia 2000, so I did the Night of Champions in May and came in first there. It was a big win for me. Really didn't change anything, but I came in, at my absolute best, of course, that I had looked for that show. And I did what I needed to do, basically. It was all business for me. No one really knew I was doing the contest, but I don't really say too much when I do shows. I don't predict anything. And, everyone thought for sure that would, put me in a really good position at the Olympia, which I just did. Placed 8th there. I was happy with 8th because my goal was top 10. Just like next year, I can say it right now, my goal will be to place at least the same. Of course, I'd like to move up a little bit, but I don't expect it to go there and win. For next year, basically, I'm just going to focus on the Olympia and just try to improve on conditioning in detail rather than getting much bigger because I don't really think I need to. I went over to Europe and I dropped like 13 pounds a week after the Mr. Olympia in Vegas and placed 2nd there to Ronnie Coleman in 2 contests. So I know what I need to do. I know what kind of condition I need to be in, and I'll do that for 2001 for sure. And it will give me a whole year to prepare for the contest. So I can take a little break now. I have a lot of appearance scheduled. We're actually going on a cruise in a couple weeks. So I'm really looking forward to that. And basically I'm going to guest post through the spring, attend all the major contests, and focus more on business opportunities, and just make a decision what I'm going to do next as far as maybe after bodybuilding. I'm not really sure as of right now what I want to do. We've been discussing a few things that we'd like to do together, even though she's in her nursing. We would still like to do something together, and she's basically the only one that I can really work with because we work together so well. I mean, we're best friends. She's my wife, but she's also my best friend, and I can trust her. And she has the same sense that I have with business, where it's every move we make is basically revolves around making money, promoting myself, and giving something back in the business that we're in. So it just depends. I think she's going to miss her nursing if she ever pulled out of it. So I don't really want to pull her away from that. She has her life, I have mine, and she, of course, helps me as much as I help her. and keep her focused. She keeps me focused. So I think you need a partner as far as in anything, you know, to keep you motivated. And it always helps being around successful people. And I always, you know, look at her and give, you know, you know, I give her so much respect because she works so hard, you know, through school and everything. Just like she sees my training and dieting, and when I do well at the contest, I mean, it's like her win also, so it's great for both of us, and I'm just really happy. So basically that's my story, and you know, it's bodybuilding's been really, really great to me. I enjoy going to the contests and having the great fan following. I think I'm getting more and more popular now, and I think that's important because you know, you got to give something back to the sport also. It's not just about winning contests and always trying to improve, because my whole goal is always I want to look my absolute best for me. Rather, I don't really care what other people think. There's a certain look that I'm trying to achieve. It's not necessarily being the biggest, hugest, ripped guy. It's an all-around look where you can still stay marketable and you know, people actually look at your physique and they look at your look and they say, that's a great look, I'd like to look like that. You know, anyone can look at some of these guys and say, wow, they're freaky, but ask them if they want to look like that. They don't say no, you know, they say no. Or, you know, these guys, you know, a lot of guys aren't happy with the way they look. I think they should follow their own instincts and do what they feel is right for them. Because when it's all over, you know, you look back and I can actually look back and say, wow, you know, I achieved a lot and it was exactly what I wanted to achieve. So, like I said, I'm happy, and it seems like, you know, my fans are happy with the way I look at the contests. I know I probably could have been better at this year's Olympia, but, you know, I peaked for the Night of Champions at my absolute best. So I think I peaked actually a little early for this Olympia and tried to bring it down a little too far, and then, you know, things turned a little bit haywire at the end. So, I'll be on the money next time. It'll give me a whole year to prepare, and I hope to see everyone, you know, through the other contests and promote myself a little bit more, pursue some other interests. I mean, I'd love to get into acting or some sort of modeling. I mean, it's a dream of anyone's out here, but I'm not going to live the pipe dream like everyone else and say, you know, I'm going to be an actor, I'm the next Arnold and this and that. It's just, you know, you just take advantage of opportunities that come to you, and if you don't get off the couch and chase those opportunities, they may not come. So I'm working on a couple things now, and I'm sure this video will help and give you know, the viewers, you know, an idea of what Jay Cutler is all about, not only as a bodybuilder but as a person. And, you know, I'm always trying to attain certain goals. And you know, my goal when I started bodybuilding was basically, I said, you know, I want to be financially secure, I want to buy my house, I want to buy my cars, I want to put a little money in the bank, and I'll be happy. And you know what? I've already achieved those goals. So people say, well, what motivates you? Well, being in this position is you know, I mean, I'm 8th in the world. It's an incredible feeling. What motivates me now is basically more the fans, rather than all the fame and everything in bodybuilding. I don't like, you know, people coming up to me and saying, wow, you know, you're Jay, you know, and being nervous. And I'm just a normal guy, you know, it's just a job for me, and I'm glad I can help people and not only attain goals in bodybuilding but in life in general. So I think that's important too. And, you know, that's it. You know, there's still more to Jay Cutler to come. So you know, I plan to keep, you know, pushing all my photos out, do my mail order, do my hats, t-shirts, produce some more videos, you know, many other different things. We'll see what comes about. I just need to keep my wheels spinning and think of different things that I can do. I'm always thinking, and we're always thinking together, trying to scheme something, put something together. So I think that's important, because, you know, you fall one step behind in bodybuilding. It's like any professional sports. I mean, you'll just get steamrolled. So I'm just going to try to stay on top and keep improving and keep my face out there and make everyone happy, basically.
Oh, Love my job. Ready? Just do a couple more. Couple more. Ready?
Stretch. Breathe. Good. Okay. Love to stretch.
Did.